And a live look from our ABC 15 drone as we go in depth inside the housing market here in Arizona, tracking things like soaring rent prices, look at who's buying up properties, the affordable housing that's under construction right now, and even hacks for home buyers. Our priced out special showing how changes in the housing industry are impacting all of us.
We talked with a lot of people, like a Valley teacher stuck between a rock and a hard place after his rent went up $1,000 this month.
And to make matters worse, he was already supposed to be moved into his new build, but construction delays have forced him to keep renting. ABC 15's Luz Delia Caballero sharing his story.
Thomas Gestrick thought by now he'd be living in the forever home he signed off on last May. But his house still looks like this and likely won't be finished for another couple of months. Meantime, housing experts telling us this is the new reality for many across Arizona.
This is robbery. Like, this is flat out robbery.
Thomas Gestrick feeling frustrated and forced to keep renting because his dream home that was supposed to be done by February is still missing walls.
I got a letter from my apartment complex saying that rent is going to go from $950 a month to about $1987 a month.
That was last November. Fast forward 4 months later.
I don't think anyone can prepare for 3-4 months of a $1,000 rent increase.
And a couple weeks ago, his rent going up again to nearly $2,500, forcing him to dip into his savings just to get by.
I'm just getting worried about that.
Gestrick even asking the complex for help. Help he says they repeatedly denied.
They said that because of fair housing law, everybody has to get the same rate. It's hard.
ABC 15 trying to get a hold of the complex for months with no response.
Our rents and our costs of homes are going up at a rate much higher than the rest of the country.
Greg Barr with the Phoenix Business Journal says, unfortunately, Gestrick isn't the only one.
When we have nearly 200 people moving to the Phoenix area a day, as like what happened in 2021, the demand has just outstripped the supply.
There's a need and a very high demand for affordable housing.
Michael Schatzer with Johnson Carlier Construction seeing this firsthand.
Currently, we have 300 units of multifamily affordable housing projects under construction with another 300 that are in pre-construction. And so we're trying to be part of the solution.
We can't build them fast enough. As a result, the prices go up.
The good news, construction is booming, and HomeSmart realtor Marta Navarro says home values are expected to go up at least 20% this year.
It's making the urgency for them to get a house because we see that they cannot afford renting with the higher prices increasing, but they can have a house with the same pricing or less for what they pay for rental.
This is my American dream.
And while being out thousands of dollars wasn't a part of Gestrick's plan to get there, he's hopeful his new home will be done soon. In the meantime,
be patient, educated about the process, have savings, budget.
It's darkest before the dawn, so do the best you can with what you got.
Luz Delia Caballero, ABC 15, Arizona.
Luz Delia, thanks. Accelerating at a rapid rate. That's what experts say about the rental market here in the Valley. According to new data from Zumper, rent prices jumped 1.5% for a one-bedroom apartment in February. For context, the average cost for one-bedroom apartments rose 0.3% in 2019 and 0.6% for the entirety of 2020. That percentage doubling in just February of 2022. Jeff Andrews, a senior market analyst at Zumper, tells ABC 15 supply shortages and the demand for housing are causing rent prices to rise, a trend he does not see ending anytime soon.
All the conditions that caused rent to rise so much in 2021, they're still here in 2022. There's nothing to suggest that this is going away. If anything, there's a whole lot of things to suggest that it's going to get worse.
Andrews also says if you are planning to move this year, start looking for your new apartment as soon as possible.
It's just that competitive right now. For a good unit, you're going to be throwing elbows with a whole bunch of people to get it.
Coming up in about 10 minutes, we're going to break down some of the best things you can do to stand out as a future home buyer. And then at 6:30, we'll break down what a one-bedroom apartment will cost you in different cities across the Valley.